I'm so glad that you are here. Give you guys a moment to come on and get settled. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm actually quite tired, so I found myself dozing. So I figured let me go ahead and make dinner, maybe crash early today. So we'll give it just a minute for everybody to come on in. All right, let's go ahead and I'll always start by introducing myself. Then we're going to get started with the cooking. Got a couple things I want to run by you guys tonight, but for anybody new here, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my now cooking class. I'm just a boy mom times 2 and a home cooker. I'm not a proper chef, but I do enjoy cooking. And I've been on a health and wellness journey. You all are holding me accountable to get the rest of this weight off and age gracefully. Before vacation, I was down 79 pounds, got a little bit of vacation weight that I need to get off. But I've got at least 25 more to go. And for me, I've done this by getting tested for food sensitivities with a metabolic specialist in her office. That's my list back there on the fridge. And my food sensitivity test was a cheek swab and some hair samples. So I'm going to make my signature dish. Everything that I make here, I eat a sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free diet for the most part. I have a list of foods that I work with and a list of foods that I try to avoid. But all of the recipes here are family friendly. This is a very wholesome channel. All are welcome here. If you love to eat, you're welcome. If you love to cook, you're welcome. If you just want to watch me do it, you're welcome too. And you can make all of these recipes with the full flavor ingredients. I'll walk you through every step. But I'm going to make some blueberry pancakes tonight. So I'm going to get the ingredients out that I'm going to use, wash my hands, put on my apron, then we'll take attendance. I am your teacher. You all are my scholars, and the live chat on YouTube is the study hall. Feel free to pass notes amongst yourselves. Feel free to take a bio break, come in and out as needed, whatever you like. Whatever you like. All right, for lunch I had a chocolate protein shake with a little sugar-free vanilla syrup. So I am hungry, so I'm glad we're cooking now. All right, so I'm just gonna rinse it out. It's got a little shaker ball inside, and it's got the residue of my chocolate shake. Let me clean it up. Off again?
Yeah, actually, my flight is today. I needed
Okay, you got your laptop?
Yeah. Yeah, I got everything.
Okay, safe travels.
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right, class, let me get my apron on. You all know that I like to collect aprons. That's my signature item. I collect them when I travel. I've got some more that are on the way. Maybe I should check the mail, who knows? But for tonight, I'm just going to be wearing my Paris apron, chocolat. So we just washed our hands and we're going to get started. You all have asked for Maggie merch, and update from yesterday. The unisex tee is now live, so if anyone has the link for the Teespring Maggie merch shop, feel free to post it in the comments. Let's do a quick attendance. Some of you all like to say hello, and some of you all like to watch in silence. What did lead attorney say? Ninja watching? Which is totally fine. You're welcome either way. So I see Val here. Thank you for being present and coming to class. I've got Almond Brown. Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for coming to class. Beautiful name. And then we've got Living Out Loud podcast. Thank you so much for coming to class. If anybody has a YouTube channel or if anybody has a business, I'm happy to shout it out. So please let us know what you do and where people can find you. You all know that I'm a student of lead attorney. I've bought his course and learned a lot from him. So I definitely want to pay it forward. All right, so this recipe is a 2-ingredient recipe. I make it at least once a week. It's my go-to for comfort food. I still cook for the family. Like I said, I'm a boy mom times 2. I'm amicably divorced from their dad, but I still love cooking for the family. Y'all know I've been cooking since 1842. Nana wouldn't have it any other way. But I still cook the same foods for the kids that I can't have. So one night I had made them breakfast for dinner, which was full flavor Bisquick pancakes and thick cut Oscar Mayer bacon and log cabin syrup, all of the good stuff to them. And I remember cleaning up thinking, man, I can't have any of this. And so I actually dreamt up a way to have a pancake experience using the ingredients that have been approved for me. So that's what we're going to do tonight. This is a 2-ingredient recipe. All you need are eggs and cream cheese. But because I'm dairy free, I'm going to be using eggs and goat's cheese. But either way will work. So let's get our ingredients and then I'll show you guys how to make them. I was looking for the log goat's cheese, but I didn't find it, so not the one that I wanted to use. So I'm actually going to use the Chavry today. Oh yes, Jasmine, wait till you see what we make here. This is my signature dish. This is my patty pie. So Jasmine says goat's cheese and eggs. Interesting. Would never thought that could make anything, but I guess eggs can make magic. Oh yes, sweetheart. Just you wait. Ooh, Val has made them. Yeah, we've done these in the cook along. Speaking of the cook along, I've been thinking about the chat that we had with Nana last night, and I put a poll on my community tab. If anybody missed it, you can go on my YouTube page and slide over to community. And I put a poll there. You all know that my mom had me in the kitchen at before I was even 10. I didn't really have a choice, but some of you all commented. A lot of people just aren't taught how to cook, and like Mom said, we don't judge anybody. But if I can help in any way, I was wondering, should I do like a free virtual cooking class for teenagers. So, I'm thinking of the things because I've taught both boys how to cook. They can make omelets, they can make ramen bowls, they can make whatever. Um, but I was thinking maybe I could do a cook along with kids. They don't have to come on camera if they don't want to, but I could actually do, some step by step, put together something as far as these are the ingredients that you need. You all have commented that you like that the recipes that I have are pretty straightforward, and I could walk them through step by step. So if anybody has any ideas about that, if I do cooking for teens, I could do cooking for kids, cooking for singles, cooking for couples, cooking for families, and I could just have like a recurring series, and then I could come up with recipes, or y'all could suggest stuff, and then we could set a time and a date, and you could have the little ones or not so little ones, give it a try. You like the idea? Thank you, Val. Okay, so I don't know. Well, I know I have two boys, almost 13 and almost 15, and I'm thinking what would be a good thing to start for kids. I made quesadillas today as a snack. That's on my community tab. I don't know, you guys can let me know some different things that the teenagers like that would be a good entryway for them to cook. Oh, yeah, Jasmine, you've been on this goat cheese kick. Let's see what Jasmine says. You got to try it. I've been on a goat cheese kick since February. Yeah, so seeing these new recipes. Oh, yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Wait till you see. Oh, Living Out Loud. Living Out Loud says, I'm new to the channel. Welcome. You've heard me mention Maggie cakes more than once. Okay, let's get started. If you all are excited to learn, I'm excited to teach. Hi, Dirk Too Many. Thank you so much for coming to class. Welcome, welcome. All right, so again, 2 ingredient recipe, really simple. Eggs and cream cheese. So I do keep the regular stuff in the house, but I don't eat cream cheese because I'm sensitive to cow dairy. So I'm going to be doing eggs and goat's cheese. I usually use the goat's cheese log, but I don't have it today, so I'm using this one. You can see this Chauvet brand. You can get this at Publix, Sprouts, a lot of different places. Any spreadable creamy cheese, and you can see it's made from goat's milk for me, so this is a substitute for cream cheese for me. It's got a very nice mild flavor if you're new to goat's cheese. Y'all feel free to screenshot the stuff that I hold up, or links are in the description. Almond wants to know what diet I'm doing. I'm seeing a metabolic specialist. I call it an elimination diet. When I got my test results, I got a list of foods that I was sensitive to. I was shocked because it was stuff I was eating all the time. So that's where the substitute teacher comes from. On my list was like chicken, coffee, dairy, citrus, gluten, all this stuff. So I started substituting tea instead of coffee, turkey instead of chicken, other sweeteners instead of sugar, that kind of thing. Okay, so we got our cheese and we got our eggs. You can do this recipe with egg substitutes if you like egg beaters. I'm using whole eggs. Excuse me. You can make a beverage. You can also do this if you want with the vegan eggs, like the Just Egg. I have not tried that. If anybody does, let me know. I just would not recommend egg whites because you definitely need that structure. All right. I'm doing these with fresh blueberries. That is my favorite. I like the way that blueberries kind of warm and burst when they are cooked. So I have, just a handful of those. I'll wash. You guys will see. When we did our cook along, Belle did these with blackberries cut in half, and Keisha did hers with raspberries. You can also do them plain. Hey, Amethyst. You can also do them plain if you just want the pancake experience. All right, so let me get my tools. You only need, actually, 2. So you need 2 tools for this recipe. You need a blender and you need a cooking surface. So for the blender, it could be a proper blender, it could be a food processor. If you're just cooking for one, it could be the little NutriBullet, that's fine. For a cooking surface, you can do these on the stove. I am using my little mini dash. This is the Griddle, smooth surface top and bottom. It cooks just like a George Foreman, faster because you don't have to flip it. And you can also do these on the stovetop or on a griddle. You just want the little ring or something to keep it shaped because you'll see the batter is a little bit more runny, and it's supposed to be, but they will fluff up nicely. Hello, Anae. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming to class. think I'm gonna make an apple cider vinegar tea, y'all. I'm still trying to get back after the vacation with the boys. They are at their dad's, and so I am trying to get back on track. So I'll make some apple cider vinegar tea and show you guys how I do that. That's just a great way anytime you're feeling a little bloated, or you kind of indulge. It's a great reset. I am not a doctor. I'm just a home cooker. I'm just sharing what's worked for me. Okay, so the ratio for this recipe is 1 to 1, meaning for every 1 ounce of cream cheese, you need 1 egg. So if you see, I'm going to go ahead and use this whole thing. If you can see here, this is a 5.3 ounce of goat's cheese. So this is like a nice charcuterie board. You take the top off, you peel off the foil, and then when you squeeze the sides, the whole hexagon, trapezoid, I don't know. Hey, Titanium, welcome to class. I think this is a trapezoid. This whole triangle thing comes out on the board, and it's a soft, creamy cheese that you can just smear. I eat it on apples, I eat it on crackers. I love it. Usually for goat's cheese, they come in the little logs. I do have one. Something like this. I was going to use this, but I noticed this flavor was everything bagel spice, so this would be more of a savory. So let's say if I'm making the cloud bread, maybe we'll do that this weekend. I'll use this goat's cheese. I'm making pancakes, which is a sweet, so I would either want the honey or the plain. So we're going to go with the plain, and 1 to 1. So for every 1 ounce, you do 1 egg. So if I were using this one, you can see this is a 4 ounce log of goat's cheese. So it would be a 4 ounce log and 4 eggs. So I'm going to do 5 and 5. Now, a couple things with this, you don't have to do the whole thing. If you have a large log of goat's cheese or a large block of cream cheese, you can cut it in half. So if this is 8 ounce, you could cut it in half and do 4 and 4. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. The other thing is it will keep. I'm probably going to go ahead and cook all of mine because I'm just hungry. But if you blend all of it and don't cook all of it, it will keep for a day or two in the fridge. So you can have your batter ready and you can make fresh pancakes whenever you want to. All right. So I've just got regular whole eggs here. So I'm going to go ahead and crack 5 eggs because I'm using 5 ounces. I was just thinking, is this big enough? This is my little Ninja food processor. It has a small and a large size. So a couple things. I've heard different theories on using room temperature eggs, which just means take them out and let them sit for a while so that they're not completely cold. Everything will blend better. I've tried it both ways. Either way works fine. I just got this goat's cheese out of the fridge, so it's cold. It'll be fine. I know some of you all have made this. One of the things I love, because the ingredients are just pure protein. When I eat this for breakfast, I'm full for hours. Vel and others who have made these say that they're really good. And I love it when you all make the recipes. A cookbook is coming because you do need a cookbook. I love it when you guys tell me that it actually tastes good. Oh, thank you, Titanium. Thank you for saying that. I'm actually tired. My ex-husband just came and picked up the boys, and so it's been a long holiday weekend, and I think I might turn in early today. But thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. All right, so what I have so far is just 5 whole eggs inside my little food processor. I just brushed my hair and put on some lipstick. I always try to represent you all well, represent myself well, and try to stay camera ready for you. I know usually it's a little frantic, but somebody come get Titanium. You want the boys back? You want Alex to taste test the food? All right, so I'm opening my cream cheese, and I'm going to use this whole block. Again, I love this Chavry. I buy it in bulk, but again, this is a great, how do you say, beginner goat's cheese. If you're not familiar with goat's cheese, all right, so you see how the whole thing comes out. I'm going to get a little spatula and press it down below the blades. If you're not familiar with goat's cheese, it does have what I like to call an acquired taste. I'm used to it now. It's a little pungent. It's got a little bit of like a blue cheese, sour cream tang to it. But this one, this Chavry brand, is very mild. Chavrie, Publix. There's a farmer's market in my area called Sprouts. If you're new to goat's cheese, this one is very mild. The ones that are in the log, like these types of goat's cheese, to me are a little bit stronger. But once you get used to it, it's fine. Again, I am not a doctor, but they say that the protein in goat's milk is easier for the body to digest compared to cow's milk. So, you know, I've shared with you all, I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol. I used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now without any medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. I used to also have a lot of joint pain, and I want to be elegant with this, but I went to the amusement park with the boys for the weekend, so we were eating all the carnival food, including funnel cakes, and I just felt like more mucus. You know how they say when you have a cold or whatever, you should avoid dairy? I just felt like, just a little sticky. And I don't know, it's just amazing. When I go back and eat the stuff that I'm sensitive to, I feel it in my body. So I'm glad that I'm, back and able to cook my own food. Oh, Val, you said you found the Chavry honey. Yes, I've had that. Ah, so Jasmine, you like the stronger goat's cheeses? Okay, so you've got the palate for it. Yes, the Chavry is smooth. Let me press it in here so y'all can see. I'll smear this on everything. So you see I just opened up the, you see I'm just cutting into it like, a nice creamy cheese. I'm just pushing it below the blade so that when I turn on the food processor, it will actually blend up everything. Just set it down. I was thinking, should I use the bigger one? But this will be fine. So I'm just pushing it down so that I don't have, the goat's cheese just stuck up on the sides of the food processor. If anybody came in late, I am thinking about doing a virtual cooking class for teens. Oh, you like this dress? Thank you so much. Y'all, I am the queen of the Old Navy $8 special. So allow me to model it for you. So this is just a little wrap dress, a little Old Navy wrap dress. It's low cut, and y'all know I'm modest, so I put a little tank top underneath here. Of course, the pearls and the apron for you. I wasn't too sure. I put it on, and I'm like, do I look like a country picnic table? So, but if you guys like it, then I love it. Oh, you like it? Okay, I'm glad you like it. So yeah, yeah. I do work from home and I'm in Zoom meetings all the time, so I always want to present myself. No pockets, Belle. I was looking for them. No pocket. So no pockets on the dress, but it does have little tie. It's a linen blend, Old Navy. It probably isn't more than 20 bucks. I try to catch them when they go on sale, but it's a nice linen material. And what I do like is that the sleeves are a little bit longer. I do not like my arms, so I have a little bit of a puff sleeve. So, and y'all can see it's knee length. So I'm glad you like it. Aw, thank you, Kim G. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Well, like I said, I always want to represent you all well. All right, so we've got our two ingredients in the blender. We've got our eggs and we've got our goat's cheese for me. Could be cream cheese for you. Thank you so much, Phil. So I've kind of pushed it down below the blade so you guys can see we've got just eggs and cream cheese, goat's cheese. So you can blend it just like this. That's all that you need. I always add a little extra to it just because. Why be regular when you can be extra? And I'll show you guys what I do. I'm the classiest cook in the world. Aw, thank you so much, sweetheart. That means a lot. I don't think I'm going to add any of these, but what I'm going to show you guys, I will do one of the three. Because I'm making pancakes, which is, sweet, I add a little bit of that, sweet or additional flavorings that complement sweet. If I were making cloud bread, savory, which maybe we'll do tomorrow. Y'all, I want to get that beef bacon. I was fasting yesterday. I want to make the BLT on cloud bread for me. It's going to be so good. So stay tuned to that. Stay tuned for that. For anybody new here, I usually eat twice a day, and I used to live stream twice a day. I may do once a day now because I'm working on clips. Some of y'all are helping me. Just reinvest in the channel. Maggie the Substitute Teacher is only 4 months old. We have over 1,000 scholars, and you all have been so generous with me. Got the cart built up. I'll show you that. But yeah, I'm trying to get like chapters on the videos. I'm trying to get, there's a lot of stuff. If anybody has the link for the Maggie meetup, which is this Sunday from 3 to 5 Eastern, it's an Evite, and we'll just do a Google Meet, not live stream on the internet, but we'll just meet up. If someone could drop that link. Moose is in the house. Hey, Mr. Moose, such an amazing channel sponsor. Thank you so much for being here. But yes, those of you all who have sponsored and those of you all who have asked, I'm trying to respond to what the scholars want. So we have a Maggie meetup on Sunday afternoon. And I'm also going to do the cooking class for the teens. So let me know what you guys think. The kids would want to cook. What else was I going to say? It'll come back to me. All right, so for our pancake, eggs, and goat's cheese, I'm going to put a teaspoon of this inside. This is vanilla bean paste. This is just a fancy version of vanilla extract. It's very concentrated, but it doesn't change the color of the batter. This is great. I saw this in our cooking class. If you like vanilla flavor, this gives it just a little bit of that yummy. I don't know how to describe it. If you don't like vanilla, you can completely skip it. All right, so if you're doing any bakery or anything, your pancake is cake, but y'all can see here how it just kind of comes out like this, like gloppy. I don't know how to describe it, but if you don't have vanilla bean paste, that's fine. You can use vanilla extract, the one, that's the liquid one, that's fine. And can you guys see how it's got the little specks of vanilla bean in there? Very concentrated. Whew. A little goes a long way, but I like it. All right. And I don't think I will, but if you want to doctor it up some more, you can. When I've done my pancakes before, sometimes I'll put, this is just regular Walmart cinnamon inside the batter. I think I'll skip that today. And sometimes I put, this is like dollar store nutmeg inside the batter. I'll skip that today. But all you really need are eggs and cream cheese. For me, eggs and goat's cheese. So let's go ahead and blend this up. See if I can scrape off this spatula. With the boys gone, I'm going to try some different setups and see if I can bring the cart in the kitchen and get you guys some different angles. But bear with me, we're going to get there. I always say for the first 43 years I had the SAD, the Standard American Diet, and for the next 43, I'm 46, so for the next 40 years, God willing, I'll be here with you all cooking. Oh, I thought I did make you a moderator, Val. Oh. All right. I will definitely, let me see if I can do it now. Sorry. All right. I'll just have to, oh. While I'm in here, if anybody else would like to be, hey, Poppy, welcome to class. Anybody wants to help? You guys are more than welcome to just come in here and relax and enjoy. You don't have to lift a finger in my class. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we had such a good time. Of course, I'm not be able to find it. Oh, there you are, Bill. Add moderator. Okay, it says you're now a moderator. All right. So, food processor or blender, 2 ingredients: eggs, cream cheese, or goat's cheese for me, and then that's the vanilla paste floating around in there. So we're gonna put the top on it. And we're gonna blend it up. So my Ninja food processor's got this little motor, I guess. I have to keep my hand on it to blend. It's gonna be loud, so let me mute for just a second. Oh yeah, I believe in taking care of my people. I am so appreciative. All of you all who are here before Maggie the substitute teacher is monetized. You all are my day one scholars, and like I said, I like to send happy mail. Speaking of happy mail, we're gonna do on our meetup on Sunday afternoon. Y'all are welcome. Bring the kids if you want to. It's not gonna be live streamed. It'll just be a virtual meeting for us. We'll do some trivia. I'll do some giveaways. I love stuff like that. So absolutely. Yes, Papi Blanco, I did say goat's cheese. So this recipe calls for cream cheese, but I am sensitive to cow dairy. So if you have regular, this is Walmart brand, or if you have Philadelphia cream cheese, you can use that. I am using the Chavry. You can see this is my substitute for cream cheese. This is a soft spreadable cheese. Excellent. All right, so we blended up our batter. So when I was blending it, all I'm looking for and listening for is that we get nice and frothy and foamy. But if y'all can see, it's pretty liquidy. I don't know if that's a word, but it's not going to be as thick as regular pancake batter because these have no flour. So again, they're gluten-free, sugar-free, and dairy-free. So Poppy wants to know what goat cheese tastes like. Hey, Leanne, welcome to class. It's a soft. Let me see if I can scrape up a little bit in here. I love it, but it's an acquired taste. To me, it is a soft, creamy, spreadable cheese. It is a little bit pungent. I don't know if you can see that on the end there. I always say it's kind of like a blend between like sour cream and blue cheese. So I can eat it straight. I like it on apples. I like it on crackers. Mm. Mm. It does get you a little back here, but I like it. And they have all different flavors. But if you're new to goat's cheese, I highly recommend this one. The Chavry, it's very mild and very soft and spreadable. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, Jasmine says you haven't been able to find the spreadable one. Yeah, that's true. Did I have the So here's something you can do. Most goat's cheese, when you buy it, is going to be in a log, kind of like this. And your tip for buying these goat's cheeses, like let's say Walmart in your grocery store, you're not going to find them with the regular cheeses. So if you walk into the store, Walmart, you go all the way to the back where you have the Kraft cheese slices and all of that, you will not find goat's cheese there. Goat's cheese is going to be closer to the deli, so like where they're slicing the boar's head, that's where you're going to find these type of goat's cheeses. If you get the ones that are in the log, they are going to be more firm. So you can leave them out for a little bit, maybe like 20 minutes, and then you'll be eat like butter, right? Excuse me, leave it out a little bit and then you'll be able to spread. But that's one of the things I love about the Chavry. Since it is a cheese board cheese, it's really easy. Thank you so much, Val. It's really, really easy to spread right out of the fridge. Yeah, if y'all want to come to the meetup, all are welcome. All right, so we're going to wash hands and we're going to get, let me wash the blueberries too. Wash hands and I'll show you guys my signature dish. Leanne says, you're loving what it says. That one is. Tell me, sweetheart, what does it say? Okay, so you can make these on the griddle. You can make these on the stove. I'll give you a little tips as to how. But link is in the description. I'm using the Dash Mini Griddle. This is the one with the smooth surface. They have waffle makers. Moose knows about waffle makers. They have grills, but I like this one because it cooks on both sides. All right, so I have some fresh blueberries. This might work with the frozen. I don't know. You can try it. I'm going to get a handful and rinse them off in a little container. Oh, everything bagel. Yes. So what I said is I was going to use this goat's cheese. Oh, that's right, Leanne. You like the bagel seasoning. I was fasting yesterday when we made the BLT for Nana, so I'm going to do it again this weekend with cloud bread. And so if I'm making a savory dish, I would use this. But since I'm making a sweet dish, I use this, the plain, with a little bit of vanilla. All right, so my portion of blueberries is a handful. This is just a little, Pampered Chef bowl. You can use whatever you like. Whatever you like. Okay, that's like 3 handfuls, but I had an apple today. I snack on fruit, and the fruit that I have is the low sugar fruit, so apples, citrus, and berries. So I'm gonna rinse these off, and I love the way they change when they're cooked. You can see they're kind of like an ashy, blue-gray. Every time I rinse them off, I lose one in the sink, so I rinse them again. Oh, hey, Chef Shapino. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry. Hello, Dawn. Thank you so much, Chef Shapino, for sending you over here. I met him at Lead Attorneys Meetup here in Atlanta. He's another YouTuber with a great channel. He made a cowboy steak, the ribeye with the long bone. Psh. All right. We are making blueberry pancakes. Of course, my version is gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. I'm rushing over here like the kids are looking at me like they're hungry, but I'm just cooking for one. They're at their dad's, so I can take my time and savor, and then we'll do the chat and chow. All right, so I just rinsed off some fresh blueberries. Now again, I'm keeping the blueberries separate from the batter. So again, our batter is just eggs and cream cheese for you, goat's cheese for me. If I were to put the blueberries in here and blend them, the whole batter will turn blue, which is fine. Or if you use a flavored goat's cheese, like I do have a blueberry goat's cheese, it's a log with the blueberries already in it, your pancakes will turn blue or purple blue. Likewise, if you use cranberry or orange or any of those, it will change the color of the pancake. I want the nice golden pancake with blueberries inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the batter, and then by hand I will place the blueberries on there, close the griddle, and then you all will see how they come out. I'm already getting excited. Food makes me excited. Absolutely, yes. Y'all, in my class, take as much time as you need, come and go, take a bio break, yell at the kids. Y'all see what happens over here? We are just, I like to consider myself everyday elegant. All right, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you, because once I plug it up, I'm not going to pick it up again. So this is my griddle. Again, the Dash Mini Griddle, $12, $13. Link should be in the description. I think I got this at Target. So you definitely want to grease your cooking surface. I like to use butter, again, because I'm sensitive to cow dairy. I don't use regular butter. I am using butter made from goat's milk. So this is the Delamere goat's butter I get at Whole Foods or buy in bulk online. Uh-oh. Poppy's already started. I see it. I'm coming to read it. So it looks like butter. I have one that's all janky, y'all, because I use it all the time. Looks like butter, cooks like butter. It's just made from goat's milk. So I take my block of butter like a magic marker while this is cold, and I go all the way around on the top, so I get a nice greased surface. And then I do the same thing on the bottom. Now, I know when Keisha did hers, she used olive oil and she said it was fine. I like the butter flavor, and I also like the brown, crispy edges that you get from butter. Because y'all know it's all about the texture, right? We like all of that. So between pours of pancakes, I'm going to butter the griddle every time so you will hear it sizzling. Y'all seem to like that. So this is what we have, nice and greased up. Leanne said you could put some butter in your batter and get little pockets of butter too. That's all also good. All right, so when I plug this up, the light's gonna turn on, and then when it reaches temperature, the light turns off, and then I'm going to pour the batter and gently place my blueberries. This might be fun for the kids. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. If you have teenagers or you know teenagers, let me know what they're into. We'll do a teen cooking class. So Poppy says this channel should be flooded with more women trying to learn how to cook, because when I go to y'all house, all you know how to do is make fried chicken. Well, fried chicken is actually, quite an accomplishment. Hello, Mona, the moderator. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here. Make sure to drop your family channel. Yes, Poppy. We love Poppy, y'all. There's one in every class, right? But if you all saw Nana last night, Mom did teach me how to cook before. I was like, Maggie, if you do not cook for your children, who will cook for them? That's all I heard, and I was 10. But my mom taught me and my brother how to cook, and I've taught both boys how to cook. They say, Mom, it tastes better when you do it, so here I am. But I'm just cooking for me tonight. All right, so let's clean up. Let's put a little of this stuff away. We're waiting for our griddle to get hot. All right. Oh, Moose is on. Moose asked for something I got, and I thought about him when I bought it. Mom's cooking always tastes better. Well, thank you. Y'all still talking about that fried chicken? Poppy's coming over for Mona's fried chicken. All right, light just went off. Moose, if you're still there, I have something to show you. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the, whatever this is called, the blade out of the food processor. So you can see that it's pretty liquidy, and that is to be expected. This is eggs and cream cheese, or eggs and goat's cheese, 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 egg for every 1 ounce of goat's cheese. I use this 5-ounce box, so 5 eggs and 5 ounces. So I'm gonna pour this into the buttered griddle. Went a little too fast. Probably should scoop it. And then I'm taking a small handful of fresh blueberries. It'll work with raspberries. And I'm gonna place them onto the griddle, just randomly, and then close it. All right, had a little bit of spill. Remove this. I like to clean as I go. Moose, he heard his name. So when you asked for your raspberry French toast, I think you asked for this and I didn't have it. So I ordered some more, and I wanted to let you know that I did get the blueberry syrup. So you're good to go. Feel free to multitask. But yeah, for anybody else here, beverages and condiments, you're going to hear me talking a lot about that. We're going to dust our blueberry pancakes with powdered sweetener. This is my Swerve confectioner sugar. So this is my powdered sugar substitute. It gives me the sugar experience at 0 calories. So they have the powdered version, they have the granular version, which is your table sugar, and they have the brown version, like when I make Lee Attorney fried apples. Yes, absolutely. Gotta listen to my channel sponsors and respond. What is Poppy talking about? Alfredo is Roberto. Poppy. See, Poppy, you got me distracted. What did he say? Women that don't know how to cook favorite dishes, noodles, corn chips. Is that even a dish? Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Let me clean up. Yeah. Alright, so you guys here. And I don't think I'm going to make anything else with it. I'm having my fruit, and this is pretty much protein. I wish I had some beef bacon, but don't worry, I'm going to get some this weekend. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I have no idea what is happening. Air fried chicken is not bad. I use my air fryer all the time. Use my air fryer all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh, hope you all had a good day. Leanne actually gave me a really good trick. Oh, that's what we were talking about, beverages and condiments. So this is what I'm using. This is Walden Farms blueberry syrup. They have all the different flavors and I love them. Calorie free, fat free, sugar free, gluten free. It's an apple cider vinegar base. That's what I was going to make. You can eat a lot of the same stuff, but if you change what you put on your food and what you drink, sometimes you can make changes, without missing out on anything if you want to. Hello, Genesis. Thank you so much for helping me get my watch hours. Genesis has been on it, y'all. Last I checked and I posted on my community tab, I have 3,300 watch hours. The goal is 4,000. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, spaghetti. Yes, I can make spaghetti with the zoodles or the spaghetti squash. That might be good if y'all think the kids would like that. Oh, all right. First pancake is just about ready. Yeah, inflation is up. One pot meals and casseroles. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all, gas. And I don't really pay attention, but when I got gas this last time, I was like, is this right? Okay, our first pancake is done. Let's get it out. I need to run the dishwasher. Really should use nonstick with these. Yes, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So for plating, I'm just using a regular white plate. Let me get up underneath here so y'all can see. Oh, it looks beautiful. So we have our first blueberry pancake. Sorry, Maggie cake. And you can see the bottom, nice golden brown. And you see how the blueberries have started to burst and leak. That's my favorite part. So I'm going to place that down. And then the key is, hi Chandra. Absolutely, I'm so glad that you're here live. So the key for me for the Maggie cake experience is you need syrup. Oh crap, I'm not on it, y'all. You need syrup and butter on each layer, and you need to do it while it's still hot. Oh, so good. So let me open this up. But before I do, we're gonna go ahead and cook pancake number 2. Oh, hubby's making grilled chicken and hot dogs. All right, goat's butter for me, can be regular butter for you. We're going on the griddle. I just use it like a magic marker. You could melt it and use a pastry brush, that's fine too. Then I have my batter. We're gonna make a nice tall stack, y'all. And I might eat it all. So again, the batter is pretty liquid because there's no flour. So be careful when you pour. It will be kind of runny, but that's okay. It'll fluff up nicely. And then a handful of fresh blueberries. So I'm just placing these randomly after I've poured the batter into the pancake, and then I'm closing it. All right, so we've got one already done, and again, the butter gives you those crispy rings and the nice golden color. So I'm gonna cut a little bit of butter off of my goat's butter, and I'm gonna place it onto the pancake. And then I'm gonna open up this blueberry syrup. Ooh, Leanne made venison steak. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm so glad y'all like to eat. I love to eat. I get excited about, food. Now I get excited about food that's good for me, but some people are like, eh. As long as I'm not hungry, doesn't matter. I'm like, no, I look forward to it. Ah, yeah, look at me showing out. The queen of the breakfast peppers. Just trying to open this syrup. I think I got butter on my hand, so. All right, so we got this, and Leanne gave me a great tip to microwave it. The one thing about these Walden Farm syrups, you can see it's a wide mouth, so when it comes out, sometimes it can just boop. All right, so you see our butter has melted. So while our pancake is warm, I'm gonna go around. Yeah, see what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and put this in a gravy boat, but that's okay. That's only the first layer. We're gonna have at least 5. All right, so again, I'm using calorie-free blueberry syrup. You can use whatever you have. This is just a Walmart gravy boat. I'm gonna microwave the syrup, and I like this spout because it gives me the nice little drizzle that I want. So I put my syrup in here, guilt-free. So we'll microwave that. You see how it comes out just kind of like, in big little blobs? That's okay, we will make it work. We will make it work. All right. Yeah, I'll just microwave this for 30 seconds. So I know Mr. Mustachio had mentioned this before. So here's a couple tips. I'm just cooking for me, so I'm doing them one at a time on the little Dash Mini. If you're going to use a skillet, you absolutely can. I've got a couple of tips for you. If you're going to use the griddle, which is the flat top, and Mustachio, inbox me the flat top that you were talking about. I heard it popping. I wanted to catch it. Y'all like that warm syrup at Cracker Barrel? Oh my God. Oh, mama. All right, pancake number 1 is done. Pancake number 2, we're gonna put directly on top. So we got our double stack. All right, let me just wipe in between because sometimes you get a little bit of buildup so that it comes off clean. Just using a little napkin to wipe because sometimes when the blueberries burst, they kind of stick on the side. Going in with the butter on the top and bottom. And then going to pour our pancake into the griddle. Pour slow because it comes out fast and leaks. I probably should be using a spoon or a measuring cup. Maybe I'll do that. Getting a few fresh blueberries, completely optional, and then placing them onto the pancake batter and then closing it. So we got pancake number 2. I'm going to get, y'all, it's just me in my kitchen. This is not a proper cooking show, so I only have 2 hands. So another little piece of butter while it's still warm. And then we're going to see how we can drizzle our blueberry sugar-free syrup. All right. So number 2. Okay, thank you, Moose. I will take a look at it. But just let me know, how is it different from the one that I showed you that goes over 2 burners? Does it go over the entire stove? I have been looking forward to this. I really have. Yes, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Oh, yes, thank you for hitting the like button. Y'all, Maggie, the substitute teacher, is 4 months old, and we are just growing, growing, growing. Oh, and I'm hungry. God, I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna get a measuring cup. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of the batter. I only eat twice a day, but they're pretty, in my opinion, they're pretty big meals. Oh yes, the Zazzle store has the aprons. I am waiting for them to arrive. As soon as they do, I will put them on and y'all will see. Um, so I always like to check it first, but if you guys are interested, you can see, at least you can take a look at the designs and give me feedback. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Moose. And then I also have Maggie merch on Teespring, which is now just called Spring. All right, letting that cook for a while. What else? Titanium, of course I'm gonna autograph it. Y'all, I got so many. Okay, let me not be presumptuous. Are you talking about a Maggie cookbook? Like a cookbook for me? Or your own cookbook you want me to sign? That may be a dumb question, but yeah, a cookbook is coming. I mean, I said that. I got a template. There's so much content on this page already. I can use pictures and just, walk through what I've been doing. But absolutely, I've got so many ideas, you guys. In case anybody, haha, Maggie cookbook, you bet. I want to do, maybe a cookbook for kids. I definitely want to do a cooking class for kids. Even if they don't come online, nobody has to come online. We want to protect the children always. But I could walk everybody, through what we can make for kids. I want to do, like a cookbook for teens. I want to do a cookbook for, or a cooking class for singles, a cooking class for couples, and a cooking class for families because I've been at all of those stages. And that's one thing we all have in common, right? We all eat, and we're at various levels of our cooking expertise. I am no chef, but I enjoy it. But yeah, and I want to do, mine is going to be an interactive cookbook, meaning, of course, I'll have the pictures and the instructions, but I will also have a QR code on each page so that when you take a picture, you scan the QR code, it brings you to a video of me actually making it. So you'll have the pictures and then you'll have step by step. So we're going to get there, y'all. I am trying to be as responsive as I can. All right, pancake is almost done. All right, this is what we have so far. Got our butter and syrup going. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, so let's get number 3. I'm making all of them. Greedy. Let's let it cook a little bit more. Now I'm noticing on this chavri, because it's a little bit lighter and easier to slice and spread on crackers or fruit. It's a little bit foamy, the batter, which is fine. I'm still going to eat it, but y'all can see it's a little bit frothy, which is fine. Um, if I were to do it again, I would use the goat cheese log or the cream cheese, which is more dense, and it just gives you a little bit more structure. It will be fine. I am still going to eat it. All right, let's get out number 3. Oh, the crispy edges, crispy edges. So I'm stacking my pancakes directly on top of each other. Yes, for presentation, but it also retains the heat when you put hot food on top of other food. All right, back with the butter on the griddle. And let me wipe it. When you're cooking with the fruit, it gets a little sticky. So I just take a dry paper towel and just go across the griddle carefully. And now go in with the butter. I know Mona looks good, right? I'm gonna use a measuring cup, completely optional. I've just been pouring, but it runs out kind of fast. So let's see if we can do a measuring cup right in the center. Yeah, that's neater. And this is a half cup. All right, fresh blueberries for me. and place them randomly into your pancake batter or Maggie cakes and close. All right, so on to our next pancake. We're going to do our butter and syrup. Got to do butter and syrup on each layer. So we got the butter while it's warm, and let's see what we can do with our Val, you're going to get a dash. Yeah, oh, I was going to tell you guys how to do this on the stove. Okay, you can definitely do Maggie cakes on the stove. I would recommend non-stick. This is stainless. I would not cook them in stainless. But if you have non-stick, the key is that you want to use a smaller skillet. This one, I always like to say about the size of my hand. I wouldn't do this in the large skillets because the batter is runny. When you go to pour it, it'll just spread out really fast, and then you won't have like equal pancakes, which I like for the stack that I'm making. That's why I'm using the dash. But you can absolutely use a skillet. A couple things. You want to cook these on medium low. They're going to take a little bit longer, but you want to go low and slow. You'll start to see a little bit of sizzling on the edges, but you won't get the bubbles burst through the center of the pancake like you will with flour. But once it starts percolating a little bit, then you can turn it. Be careful when you turn it. You want to get a large spatula. This is a fish turner, it's not a spatula, but you want to get a large spatula, preferably, silicone or non-stick. And then what I do when I'm using the skillet, I kind of lift up the corner of the pancake to see. I look for color. Nana taught me to cook with all of my senses. So I'm looking for that nice golden brown. And then I go around to really make sure nothing's stuck using non-stick. Then I use a large skillet to go underneath. The reason why I use large spatula, the reason why you want to use a large spatula is because this batter is kind of watery or runny. If you have a small spatula, it's not enough to support the pancake, and you'll have that overhang and it will drip. So if you get a large one and a small skillet, get all the way up underneath there, lift up just a little bit, and then flip closely to the pan. You don't want to lift it all the way up because if you miss it on the flip, it'll splatter. Oh yeah, it's lifting up. Oh yeah, it's looking good. All right, just turning down the air because I'm old. Oh yes, the merch is open. And for the gentlemen, I did do the unisex shirt. So we have a Maggie shirt without my likeness. We have Maggie shirts that look like this. They have, there I am. But then we also have some that look like this. So if you want to take a look. And I'd love to know what y'all think. Just go in there and click around and let me know if there's anything that, you would change or anything that you want to see. Absolutely. Genesis, you take your time. Multitask. Do whatever you need to do in my class. All right. So we got our 3 stack of pancakes. Oh, y'all, this looks so good. The measuring cup helps. Wait till you see this. Look at that. Big old fluffy mama jamma with our blueberries inside. Measuring cup helps. You need enough batter. All right, cleaning it up. And I'm eating it hot. All right, going back in. Hey, Crypto. Got the goat's butter for me. Can be real butter for you. Just going over the top and bottom. think I can get a couple more, maybe more than that. And I'll show you guys, this is the batter. See how like runny it is? Just eggs, and could be cream cheese for you, goat's cheese for me. I have a 1/2 cup measure. Just getting off the excess, going down low to the griddle, in the middle, in the center, and pouring. The whole 1/2 cup, so it goes all the way to the edges. And then fresh blueberries for me. We're gonna put these inside the, Crypto. 1 second. I will show you the syrup that I'm using. It is Walden Farms sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free syrup. Place the blueberries, drop them down. So this is the syrup. If anybody wants a screenshot, link should be in the description. So get your pancakes while they're still warm. Put the butter on. And then I just put the syrup in here because it's a little thick and it's easier for me to drizzle on. I think I need a refill. Think I need a refill. Y'all did not ask for that. All right. And I will because it's calorie free, so no guilt. So, oh, got a little bit of overflow. Think I can make one more? But yeah, they have all the different flavors. I love this stuff. They have a whole line of condiments that are sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, fat-free. It's an apple cider vinegar base. So I like their syrups. I like their sauces. Very nice. Some of the spreads, you know, I'll tell you if I like it or I don't like it. But that's really good. I'm going to have to order some beef bacon and keep it on rotation because I just keep thinking about that BLT. BLT. PYT. That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's a song. BLT. PYT. PYT. Michael. I forgot the lyrics. Pretty young thing. Okay. Sorry. Almost done, y'all. Oh, yeah. I was going to make the apple cider vinegar tea. As per usual, I'm out of water. All right, pancake is lifting up. I'm on TikTok. Yeah, y'all, I'm on TikTok in name. Here's the thing I heard about TikTok. Ooh, pancake looks so good. You can only go live on TikTok if you have at least 1,000 followers. You all have helped me. We are just getting started on YouTube. I only have like 50 on TikTok, but I am working, trying to improve for you guys. TikTok, the limitation is 3-minute videos, and y'all know if lead attorney is long stroking, what am I doing? Long cooking? I don't know. So I'm working with some editors that I'm hiring to clip my videos down into 3-minute sections. Like I need to post the one where lead attorney stopped the show. But I'm coming around, y'all. We'll make my way to TikTok. But for live streaming, pretty much you can only find me on YouTube now because I'm trying to get my watch hours up. Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Yeah. Nana, come a long way, baby. Y'all see me? Yeah, it's just stuff in my head. I just, it comes out. Whether you ask for it or not, I know. All right, I think we're down to our next to last pancake. Then I'm going to make some tea. I'm going to sit down and enjoy my meal. Yeah, long cooking. Yeah, what am I doing? Y'all know those proper cooking shows where, they go in and it's like they do the one thing and then they do the switcheroo and then you got the perfect pancakes? This is not that. Y'all know. But that's why y'all multitask. Oh yeah, TLA does the long stroke and I do the slow cooking. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, absolutely. Poppy is throwing down the challenge. Absolutely. What are we cooking? What are we cooking? I know Alex would be up for it. All right, we're gonna let that pancake cook a little bit. So I'm making some apple cider vinegar. My metabolic specialist recommended this. I take it from time to time, especially after a vacation when I'm feeling a little bit bloated or if you've indulged after a holiday. Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I just make a little tea cocktail. So I don't know, a tablespoon, a little bit. My sugar-free syrups. This is vanilla, 0 calories, 0 sugar. Let's do 4 pumps. I like it sweet. And then I have some sliced lemon. And then of course my alkaline drops. I should have started with that. Oh, pancake looking good. Link is in the description. Alkaline water helps me stay hydrated. I was drinking water all the time and it was just running through me. A few drops. Now when I drink, it actually stays to hydrate me. And I'm going to put all of this underneath the Keurig and just run hot water, apple cider vinegar, vanilla, sugar-free sweetener, lemon, and alkaline drops. All right, almost done. Oh, this one is nice and brown. I get real careful once I get to the top. Arroz blanco, yummy. All right, let's clean up. Just a paper towel to get the dried blueberries and a little overspill. Back in here, getting down to the list of the butter. Absolutely, Crypto. Anytime. I'm here for y'all. Any questions you have on my journey, I have been, you know, working on my list of stuff that I can have. And y'all know a lot of this stuff that's good for you, you don't want it. And you have to want to eat it because if you don't, then you go back to the regular stuff and y'all know how it goes. Alright, I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to be so greedy, y'all are going to talk about me. I'm making a stack tonight. Fresh blueberries. Absolutely. I am here for you. But yeah, that's what we do here. I share all kind of stuff that I've found that I'm like, ooh, this is actually really good. Alright, gonna start cleaning up. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna do the butter and syrup. Okay. Oh, did I even? I don't think I microwaved this. That's alright. The heat will get to it. Alright, so I got my apple cider vinegar tea. I'm gonna stir it and see if it's good enough. Good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Y'all don't know that one. Any Cyndi Lauper fans? Good enough. Alright, good enough for me. Oh, that is so good. It tastes like hot apple cider with a little bit of tang from the vinegar and the lemon. But some of y'all have commented and asked how to stop snacking like late at night. Hot teas, especially when the weather is cold, is a great lifesaver for me. I have some flavored teas that are already sweet. Wonderful. Yeah. Apple cider vinegar, lemon, and sugar-free vanilla syrup. Oh yeah. Oh, Leanne, flavor pancakes. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And if y'all don't like fruit in your pancakes, you could absolutely just do the eggs and the cream cheese or the eggs and the goat's cheese and just make them plain, like plain flapjacks with butter and your regular maple syrup. Absolutely. Oh yes, thank you everyone for liking and commenting and sharing and just everything you do. I'm not asking for anything else. Y'all have just helped me so much. Every time we have a goal, y'all crush it. All right. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm looking so greedy right now. This is the next to the last pancake. I can't eat all of this. But I'm just feeling like, I don't know, a little emotional eating that is so unhealthy. But I'm like, I didn't get any bacon. But it's just pure protein. Oh yeah. Hey, before the billions, I see you there. Oh my God, y'all. Just, the sizzle, it just gets me every time. Oh, I need to go through my fridge. I need to clean everything. You see what I mean? I just jump in there and start eating. Thank you for the reminder, Genesis. I've made this so many times and I'll keep making it. But yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to take my time and I'm going to enjoy every single bite. Go to bed happy. Something is wrong. All right. Oh my God. The coloring gets me every time, y'all. Last one, I promise. Oh, y'all, go check out Poppy Blanco. Poppy, let us know what you do on your channel and where people can find you. But thank you, sir, y'all. I have to thank the scholars. It is not me. I didn't think anybody would tune in for this. Y'all know I've been cooking since 1842. And when I came across Lead Attorney and he said, if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel. Last batter, half cup measure. I didn't want it to overflow. Perfect. You need to start a YouTube channel because you have information that people want to know, right? And I'm like, I really thought, I was like, yeah, everybody knows this stuff. I don't really do anything that special. But anytime I would post pictures of food, people would always ask me, last one, you made that? How did you make it? So that's what I do. But we're growing, y'all. We're going to have cookbook. We're going to have virtual cooking classes. We're going to do everything. Whatever y'all want to do. All right. We're using all this up. Butter. Okay, I'll make the whole stack, maybe eat half, and we'll see how it warms up tomorrow. Let the heat get to it. Okay, Poppy talks about trending topics in sports. All right, y'all, we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna dust off with our powdered sweetener. I am gonna take a bio break because I'm old. And then we're gonna sit down, take pictures, and then I'll sit down and eat. Yes. So Poppy Blanco TV. Y'all check him out and see what he's doing there. He definitely makes me laugh. But yes, like Mona said, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a business, hey, if your kids finish the school year and nobody, injured someone, I am here to shout y'all out because I understand. See, I'll microwave that just to get the last bit of syrup. All right. So if I had my spray whipped cream, I would put that on top. I don't, so I'm going to dust it with powdered sweetener. Almost completely optional. Mona's at her goal. They have a goal of 100 subscribers, so check out the kids' channel. Love the kids. They did my cracker toffee recipe and did a review on it. It was so funny. They were like, it's weird, but it's good. That's so sweet. So, so sweet. Hey, Lee's Boutique. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. Welcome to class. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, housekeeping. Y'all, we're down to the last little pat of butter, and we're gonna get that last pancake out. I want the last one, the top pancake, to be picture perfect. When you're making pancakes, usually the first one is a little bit because you haven't got the skillet just right yet. But that's one thing I love about the dash. It cooks evenly, and it cooks on both sides, so you don't have to flip it over. Hey, y'all. We got another Southern girl in the house. But yes, you can definitely make these on the stove. You can make them on the griddle. I do them one at a time because I'm taking my time because I want to. Oh, I'm gonna microwave the rest of this sugar-free syrup. This is sugar-free blueberry. So we got our stack of gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free pancakes with goat's butter. Cannot wait. Oh, ooh, Moose. 1 second, sir. Moose sent me a flat top that he's recommending. Oh, it's a huge square, y'all. It's a huge cooking surface that turns your whole stove into like a huge smooth flat top. I have the griddle, the one that you plug in, the little rectangular one. Man, that's awesome. Yes, I did look at it, sir. But the thing is, the reason why I like to cook here for you guys, we'll see. I've got my cart. I'll show you all the cart. Don't laugh, but I'm trying. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's like a rolling multimedia cart. So it's got locking wheels, got that on Amazon. It's adjustable. So I'm going to work maybe this weekend, maybe like laptop, my ring light. This is what I'm going to try and, invest in our little channel. Thank you. Hey, good evening, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, you guys have blessed me so much. Shout out to the channel sponsors. I'm going to start using, your tipping the teacher. I want you guys to recommend different things that you want to see here. So we'll try and get some different camera angles. But lead attorney actually recommended that I get a cart because this is not a proper cooking show. This is actually just me in my kitchen. And so I set up and break down pretty much every day. So I wanted to get a cart where I could kind of keep everything and just wheel it up when it's time. All right, let's see how our last pancake is looking, y'all. All right, I think it looks good. I want a little bit more brown, but let's go ahead because I'm ready. So this is what we have so far. All right, let me get the last one. I don't even know how many of these are, but it's 5 eggs and 5 ounces of cream cheese. Goat's cheese for me. Oh, I love, let me just turn it over, y'all. The browning, the crispy brown that you get from the edges and the butter. Gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. All right, last pancake. And I place them on top so that they stay hot. The last bit of goat's butter. I know it looks janky, but put that on while it's warm so it can melt on down. And then the last bit of syrup. Goat's butter for me can be regular butter for you. Let's see if I can get some syrup on here. It's down to the edge. Oh, hold on. Let me unplug that. I'm gonna scrape this out. I want it all greedy. Maybe I didn't microwave it long enough, but I'm getting all of it. All right. All right, I'm making a mess. Got all of the syrup. Okay, and then for final presentation, I know it's a little lot going on. I'm going to take the rest of the fresh blueberries. I was thinking what order I want to do this. So we have blueberries cooked inside, and we're going to sprinkle some fresh blueberries on top. Then we're going to dust with some powdered sweetener. Poppy, this is just me and my iPad. I hope it's okay. Y'all, Snuggles said that my camera angles were trash, but where is Snuggles? Maybe Snuggles will come to the meetup. All right. And then just a little extra festive. Powdered sweetener. This is my 0 sugar powdered sugar substitute. The Swerve link is in the description. So I'm just getting a little dusting of this. Again, completely optional. If I had whipped cream, I would use my whipped cream. All right, so let's take a picture. Pictures go on the community tab. Look at Wally, always there for the reveal. All right, so let me take a picture. So pictures go on the community tab. Again, these are my Maggie cakes, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. The batter is just eggs and cream cheese or goat's cheese if you're dairy sensitive like me. We're going to cut into these. Oh, looks so good. It could be any fruit that you like. All right. So I am going to cut into them. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do it now. But I want to look so good. Okay. I'm scared to count how many I made. Okay. I don't think I'll eat all of these, but I made the whole batter. You could have made all, but not cooked all. I could have cut my goat's cheese or cream cheese block in half, but this is what we have. Looks good? Picture perfect? Okay. We're going to do these with a knife, y'all. So I'll let you guys see a good cross section. Snuggles be in these YouTube streets, I know, right? Oh my God. Not elegant. I know. That's hungry. can see. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Y'all, the way the blueberries just melt down and burst when you cook them and they get hot. You know, remember how they were when they were fresh, and how they're like, look at the fresh ones on top, how they're still kind of like a little bit ashy blue. And then once they cook, how they're like shiny. Mm. I'm going to take my time and eat. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm going to take a quick bio break, but while we do, we're going to thank our sponsors. I'll put on a little bit of music for you guys. I'm going to mute myself. I think I need to update this, but y'all have been so gracious to help me grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going anywhere. I just need like a minute. If I'm missing anybody's name, I'm going to fix it. All right, and we're back. Let me pull up Dexley, and we're gonna chat and chow. This is the time that y'all can ask questions. Ashy or shiny? Blueberries. Oh my God. All right, this is Dexley. So we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna bring y'all down. It's just me and my iPad. Poppy, if you're still here, I'd like to know what your thoughts are about my camera. It's just my iPad. Sorry, y'all. I know this makes you kind of nauseous. All right, sorry. Let me get a towel. We'll sit down and just enjoy a quiet Thursday. Yes, drop your questions in the chat. I'm actually going to eat my dinner. I'm having breakfast for dinner. But you guys can see here are Maggie cakes. So this is what gives me the pancake experience: sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. With fresh blueberries. When I eat this, I'm full for a long time because it's just protein. No flour and no sugar. So let's see. Love you all's feedback on the Maggie merch. We're going to do a little trivia on Sunday. We're going to have the Maggie meetup. It will be a virtual meetup. Come as you are. Bring your beverage or snack of choice. This is so tall, I need to cut it with a knife. I want to do a teen virtual cooking class. I'm thinking, what do my kids make? Ramen bowls, omelets. I have so many ideas. I want to get a schedule together and have a recurring kids cooking class, teen cooking class, singles cooking class, couples, family. Because once you know the basics, you can do anything. We can share ideas with each other. That's what we do here. Happy, happy, happy. So happy. So, so happy. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm supposed to be taking smaller bites. Okay, so Mimi wants to know how it tastes. Since there's no flour, and you can see the inside, to me, it's actually not very eggy. It's kind of like a cut. Oh God, y'all. Oh my God. Etiquette teacher will be screaming. It's like a custard. It's like a creamy, I don't know. It gives me the pancake experience with the syrup and the fruit and the powdered sweetener. But you can see it's a little bit more dense. Thank you, Lisa. Um, Traditional pancakes are great. I had them this weekend. But for me, when I eat traditional pancakes, they're great. I'm sensitive to sugar. A lot of us are. And I just kind of feel like I have to lay down afterwards. And then I'm hungry again after because, it's just flour. But I don't know, those of y'all who have made the Maggie cakes. Um, so Mimi, it's not like a crepe. Now here's the thing. Good question. If you cook these in a skillet and you allow the batter to run thin, then yes, you would get the crepe experience. That's why I recommend using a smaller skillet, or that's why I like the mini dash because it's got those ridges. So when you pour the batter, it stops at the edge. So you get those nice crispy ridges and it kind of fluffs up like a pancake. So I think the trick for that is the smaller cooking surface. But yeah, this would definitely be like a crepe if you use a large skillet and just let the batter run. Mm. Hello, Taro. But I will say this, Mimi. If you're going to make these, um, what I just realized is the denser the cream cheese or the goat's cheese, probably the more cake-like. This is the Chavry, which is soft and spreadable. And it's a little spongy, but not bad. You are so right. Val says, cook low and slow. That's the other thing. I don't know if you were on when I was talking about, yeah, I'm eating this. Unlike pancakes where they're going to bubble up and the bubbles will come through and you'll actually see them, these won't burst, but you want to cook them on a medium low. Mm, blueberries. So Lisa asks, have you tried using something else in the mix with the eggs like Greek yogurt? You know what? I have not. So you're talking about instead of goat's cheese, try Greek yogurt? That could work, I guess, if you get a really thick one. I don't eat dairy, so I don't eat Greek yogurt right now, but I'd love to know if somebody tried these with Greek yogurt, let me know. Another great 2-ingredient recipe is banana pancakes, and we've made those. Mm. Just banana and egg. 1 egg, 1 ripe banana. Mash the banana first. Add an egg. Mix it up. Cook it like a pancake. So that's another flour-free option, but I don't usually eat banana. Great questions. I was waiting for this, y'all. Oh, God. I will have these like once a week. With the blueberries inside, and you cut into them, and the sugar-free syrup and the goat's butter. Yes, Lisa, let us know how they turn out with Greek yogurt. I'd love to hear. I do eat yogurt. I eat the plant-based yogurt, so coconut yogurt or almond milk yogurt. Mm, mm, mm. Fresh blueberries. But my plant-based yogurts are a little bit, I don't know if watery is the right word. They're not as thick. But yes, I love y'all, that's how I make up this stuff, you know. I just think about regular, all the recipes that I have come from things that I would eat, clearly, things that I would make for the family, things that I actually want to eat. And then I just substitute ingredients. And if it's good, you will know. And if it's not good, you will know. Mm. Oh my God. So good. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I'm just enjoying myself. What other questions do you have? I'll scroll back and see if I missed anything. Mmm. Jasmine wants some date night recipes. A nice fish dish. Date night at home is great. We've done pan-seared. I make once you can do any fillet, it's fine. I make a really good pan-seared sea bass or pan-seared salmon with some grilled asparagus, and we call them home fries, but they're like skillet potatoes. So I'll tell you how to do it, and then if you want, Jasmine, I will do a date night cooking class. I'll get my ingredients and I'll post the recipe. And let me know if you want to, if you want to cook with me. You don't have to be online, but if you would join the class in the chat, I can show everybody what you're making. So what you do, mm, I know a lot of people are intimidated by fish, and you can do it in the air fryer too. I've taught my son, and he's 15, how to do it. Frozen is okay. Fresh is better. Just because you want it to be as dry as possible. So what I do, like if I buy the frozen fillets, oh my gosh, thank you, Almond. Another channel sponsor. Y'all are just so amazing. I have received it, Almond, and let me know what I can do to improve with your donation. Now, when you guys support the channel, I want to know what things, what you want me to use it for. Some of you all, we use it for scholarships, for cooking classes, or whatever. But everything I do is free here. Y'all have just been so generous. Okay, Jasmine, date night. Find out what kind of fish he likes. I'm assuming he, correct me if I'm wrong. Salmon, sea bass, trout, whatever. Get a nice fillet. Skin can be on. I like the skin on. It's nice for presentation. If you buy it frozen, that's fine. When you let it thaw, the key to the perfect pan sear for fish, for me, is to get it as dry as possible so you get that nice crispy layer on top, crispy skin. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. And let me know what kind of fish you're going to make or you want me to make, and I'll do a date night show just for you. I get a plate and I get paper towels. And if you buy fresh, you can skip this step or do it one time. And I literally put a paper towel on the plate and then I lay the fillet fresh out of the pack, onto the paper towel. And then I get another paper towel and put over top. So I have plate, paper towel, fish, paper towel. And sometimes when people blot their food, they just like pat, pat, pat. I literally like put a little bit of pressure and I press on the fillet. What I'm trying to do, you want a proper steak, Vel? You got it. A lot of this is the same. So I press to make sure, especially if it were frozen, any of those water crystals that come out or water when you thaw it goes up into the paper towel. And literally what I do is I peel off the paper towel and I look at it. And if I still see the imprint of the fish like in a watermark, I get another paper towel and press. Turn the fillet over, press. Is it dry? No. Turn the fillet over, press. I may do that like 4 or 5 times. Hello, Moose. Paper towel salmon sandwich. Y'all are so funny. No, my dear. Once you get your fillet dry, and you also want to make sure it's, room temperature. So you never want to go from the freezer or the fridge directly into a hot pan. Let it sit out for a little bit while you're assembling everything. Try and get it to room temperature. Then you want to get a good nonstick or cast iron pan, or you could use a griddle. Yes, Jasmine. I press until I can't see the fish print. That may be overkill, but you get the best, crispiest sear. And one of our scholars in the UK said they finally mastered fish this way. So press it, press it, press it, and I press on it. Aw, thank you, beautiful lie. Oh my gosh, so generous. Okay. So while your fish is resting, I get a non-stick skillet, cast iron, anything that the fish won't stick to. Because a big part of it is you want it to, you want to be able to turn it well and not have it stuck and flake. So then you want to get a nice oil that can stand high heat. It could be olive oil. It could be avocado oil. I do not recommend my coconut oil. It smokes. It could be vegetable oil, whatever oil you like. Whatever you like. I pour that into the skillet. Now here's something that I forget little things, and I saw my son, he got a piece of fish that was like this long, but he got a skillet that was like this long. So before you start putting stuff together, look at the size of your fillet. If you have a long piece of salmon, you could use the flat top. But if you have, the nice, portion sizes, medium is fine. But just make sure that the whole thing will lay flat. You don't want it to like curve up or have that overhang on the side because you want that nice, beautiful color. All right, so your fish is dry. And then you can season it with whatever you like. Old Bay is a good one. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever. Simple is good. The better cut of meat you have, fish or steak, you really don't need to do a lot to it. Salt and pepper, I think that's what Kirk Anderson said he uses, just salt and pepper. Especially if you're doing a salmon that already has a good flavor to it. So then you want to season it well. And to me, seasoned well means no bald spots. So I'm pretty liberal with the seasoning, but when I lift it up, like if I hold the fillet by its tail, the seasoning has stuck to the fish. It's not just falling off. Like you don't have so much that it's like, like dusty, right? You can't like blow on it and it just goes away. So season the whole thing. Season the top, turn it on the side, season the sides, season everything. Then you get your skillet, you get your oil. You want to pour your oil into the skillet on medium high. So with Maggie cakes, medium low. For this pan-sear fish, you want to do medium high. Just pour the oil. How much oil? I don't know. What I do is, just like I said with the skillet, that's about the size of my hand, or let's say your skillet is big, I pour the oil slow. It goes down into the center, and once it gets to the rim, I stop. So on a nice layer, the whole skillet should have like a nice flat layer of oil. Sometimes I'll lift it up and like move the skillet around to make sure everything's coated. You don't want any dry spots. So you don't need to keep pouring so that it raises up. You're not trying to fry it. You just want to make sure that every piece of the fish that comes in contact with the hot pan has a nice thin layer of oil. Okay. Turn it on to medium high. Once the oil starts dancing in the pan, you'll see it just kind of moving, doing its own like little snake move, or you may see it smoking a little bit. Then you're ready. How long does that take? I don't know. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes, maybe medium high, maybe 3. Non-stick pan, big enough for the fish. Oil of your choice that can fry without smoking too much. Medium high, turn it up a few minutes, let the oil get hot. Then, carefully, you want to lay the fish into the oil and don't touch it. Meaning, I pick up the fish by the tail, and whenever you're putting anything in hot oil, you want to lay it away from you. So let's say this is my skillet. Let's say my fish is dangling here. You don't want to just drop it. No, splatter yourself. You don't want to go towards the back of the pan and then let it go in front of you. No. So the heavier part of the fish is closer to me. I put the tip in and then I lay it down gently away from me. You will hear it sizzling, snap, crackle, pop. Do not touch it. Let it sit there and sizzle. You're working on a nice golden brown crust on the fish. Oh, and I'm doing the skin side up. So the flesh side goes down first. If it's completely skinless, either side is fine. I leave it at least 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the size of the fish. So with salmon or a lot of fish, you can kind of turn to the side, and you know the color of fish when it's raw, it's kind of like that dark color like salmon, right? And then as it cooks, it kind of gets a little bit of the paler pink. You can see as the heat cooks the fish, you can see it go from that red to that light pink. Absolutely. I got you. Yeah, whatever questions you have. 5 to 7 minutes, 9 to 11. If I'm doing, you know how like at Sam's Club they have the huge fillet of fish, the huge fillet that could serve like 4 people. That's probably like 9 to 11 minutes, but like 5 minutes. Okay. Again, do not touch it. Just let it sizzle and do its thing. You'll know it's ready to turn. You want to get a fish turner, and I get 2 of them. I'll tell you what to do. But imagine this is my, thank you so much, Mona. Imagine this is my skillet. I'll hold the handle and I'll just do a little bit of a jiggle a little bit. I'm trying to see, hi Anidra, you're present. Thank you for coming to class. I'm looking to see if the fish moves in the pan. Because if the fish moves in the pan, it's just kind of gliding on top of that oil. We've got that nice golden crust. If you go to jiggle it a little bit and it's just stuck right there and it's not moving, I'm looking for this. When I do this, I'm looking for this a little bit. I know it's not technical. I'm not a proper chef. But if it moves in the pan, then you've got enough oil, you've got that nice crisp, and you're ready to turn it. The other thing you can do, you can get your little fish turner or spatula is fine, and just go up underneath the corner and I look for that nice golden brown. So then to turn the fish, you want to do it one time and you want to do it right. Okay. The best part is if your fish is moving. Yeah, fish is moving. If your fillet is moving in the pan, you're good. Now be careful because the oil is hot. You want to get a fish turner or a big spatula. So imagine this is my fillet. You want to get all the way up underneath there. And these I bought Walmart, Amazon, I don't know, a 2-pack. I need to get you guys a link. There's 2 of them. So imagine this is the other fish turner. So I go in with one. So I'm completely up underneath the fish. Then I put the other fish turner on top. So I'm supporting the fish on the bottom and supporting on the top. And then I turn over into the oil. Carefully load to the oil. You don't want to turn it up here and drop it. That's how you splatter and you get oil on you. So get a good spatula or turner. This is just long and it'll support a fillet of fish. I like saying that, fillet of fish. You can do it with one if you're pretty good with the turning skills, but sometimes just having something to kind of stabilize it because it's sizzling. Turn it over, same thing, 5 to 7 minutes. Once it's got that nice crisp on both sides, you can temp it with the thermometer. That's fine. But that usually works for any fillet of fish. And it is beautiful. Take it out, let it cool, or not. You could just plate it right from there. That's the protein. Ooh, that's a lot. Haven't even gotten to the others. Let me know if you want to know the asparagus and the potatoes too. That makes a beautiful plate. But if you want, I'll actually do it for you. Mm-hmm. Flip that fish. Mmm. Thank you, Poppy. But yeah, for date night, a nice. Oh, I said I was going to do that creme brulee. I'm doing it this weekend. I saved some recipes for when the boys are at their dad's because I'm not trying to share. Greedy. mm, mm, so good. Even as it cools, just a couple bites left. So good. Um, excuse me. I think we did asparagus for Condemnia. He was on one night and asked for a good way to make asparagus, and it's just a beautiful vegetable. You know, just the shape of it, just the color of it. It's nice, like fancy looking. Goes great with fish. If you have an air fryer, I got a recipe for you too. Anitra says, "Oh yeah, you put it in the oven. Absolutely, you can put fish in the oven. I like. I've been told the pan sear is really, really good. You can do it in the oven. You can do it in the air fryer. You could do it in the skillet. Y'all, there's so many ways to cook. Hey, hey, veggie. Speaking of veggie, so for my date night recipe, I would do fish, asparagus. Um, it's easy. If you have something with grill marks, you want that crispy skin. Oh yeah, do the pan sear. You'll love it. I'm going to tag you, Jasmine. If you're following me on Instagram, I know I've made this before. I think it was before Maggie, the substitute teacher. But if you're on Instagram, inbox me and I'll tag you. It's not a proper like video like this, but y'all, I've been cooking since 1842. And I used to post up stuff so you'll see what it looks like. So if you can get a grill or anything with grill marks, I actually have, let me show you. Mm. Whew, goodness. Since Mr. Mustachio mentioned the cooktop, I need to get you a link for this. This is a double-sided, it says Procast. I don't know where I got it from. Walmart, maybe? This goes on top of the stove. It covers 2 burners. Like that. Okay? So, you don't have to use this. There are some skillets that have grill marks. But for asparagus, if you want to be fancy for date night, get fresh asparagus. Wash it. I've heard some people say break the tips. I've heard some people say don't break the tips. I don't know. Do what works for you. I break the tips. And then you want to oil, salt, and pepper. Very simple. An easy way to do it, especially for date night if you don't want to get your hands messed up. Excuse me. Get a, I want to say Tupperware, but I'm old. Get a like Rubbermaid or, you know, a container that has a snap-on lid that's like a rectangular size that's long enough for the asparagus. Drop it into that container after you've rinsed it. I would dry it, you know, blot it a little bit. Get your oil, same olive oil that you would use, not the after fish oil, but you know, you can use the same olive oil of your choice. Oil it well. You know, quarter cup, you know, a nice pour of oil, and then season it well. So salt, liberal with the salt. A chef that I took a cooking class from said the more natural the salt, the better. meaning I use Himalayan pink salt. There's black salts. The processed salts are the ones they say, and I'm not a doctor, that our body has trouble with. I don't have to watch salt, I have to watch sugar. But salt it well, and then fresh cracked pepper. I mean, get in there. So oil, salt, and pepper. That's it on the asparagus. Put the top on the Rubbermaid and shake it like a salt shaker. That's a song, right? I meant to say shake it like a salad shaker. So shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Yeah, Tupperware, shake, shake, shake. You know what I mean. Okay. So when you take the lid off, when you pull out a piece of asparagus, you want it oiled, you want it greased up from top to bottom, and you want to be able to see little specks of salt and pepper on each part. You know, like if you're looking at that stick of asparagus, you want to see it oiled well, salted and peppered. That's what you want. So if you're a little heavy with the oil, that's fine, because when you pull it out, the oil will just stay in the container. So greased up, salt and pepper. Veggie says, do I use Pyrex? Oh, I was going to say, what is that? That's the glass bowls that are reusable. Yeah, I have some glass bowls. Y'all see me use, I don't think it's Pyrex brand, but hold up. I use a lot of these glass bowls have like plastic lids. So I don't know if that's Pyrex, but yeah, anything like that, that's fine. Look, if you don't have one of those fancy, sealable containers, use your hands. Get in there, use your hands, massage that oil, salt, and pepper. Okay, so then, oh, Maggie listens to the, I don't know who these people are. Y'all, I'm crazy like that. Like, I know these songs, and then you're like, oh, that's a so-and-so. I'm like, who? But y'all know how they make these songs catchy, and you just, I don't know. The Yin Yang Twins. Y'all, that's how rumors get started. Let me keep it together. Okay. Oil, salt, and pepper. I just do the... Yeah, exactly. Okay. Then you got your... Ooh, sorry, y'all. That was loud. Get your griddle. Put this on the stove. Or if you have a skillet that has this kind of bottom, turn it on dry on, I would say, medium-high to high heat. Thank you. Veggie's laughing at me. Y'all know I know these songs, and I'm like, who sings that? What are they saying? Oh my gosh. Some of y'all that are my day one scholars, remember when this should be on the trivia. When I was taking pictures of my food, I was like, y'all, let me get the blank blank. And y'all were like, Miss Maggie, I don't think you want to call it that. Remember when I was taking pictures of my food? Does anybody remember? If you remember, we'll start the trivia now. And I was using a term that y'all were like, Miss Maggie, you don't want to say that. Okay. Condemnia was like, you don't want to say that. Okay. Turn your griddle. Oh, if nobody guessed before the end of the night, I'll tell you. I'm gonna give you this date night recipe, and then we'll wrap it up, unless y'all have questions. All right. So we talked about how to pan sear fish for the crispy skin. I was like, ooh, y'all, let me take a picture of this food. I'm gonna give y'all the blank blank. I had no idea. What did lead attorney say? He just be up there talking. Yeah, I just get excited. Shot. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get the blank shot. This will be beautiful for the cookbook. So anyway, y'all help me when I go off the rails. Sometimes I say stuff, I just get excited. Oh, those pancakes were good. Maggie cakes. Okay, focus, Maggie. The asparagus. Turn your griddle on high, medium high. You'll know it's ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Condemnia was like, Maggie with the pearls? No, ma'am. You know. I was like, I thought it meant like I'm taking a picture that this. On the stove, dry, high heat. You'll know it's ready when it starts smoking on its own. I know it sounds weird, but what I do is I get down level with it. And you know how if you're in the desert, Titanium knows this. If you're anywhere hot and the asphalt, what do they call it? The horizon starts. Y'all know what I'm talking about when it gives those waves in the view. You know what I mean. You'll know this is ready when you look down at it and you see the wavy air. That's what I'm calling it. You know what I'm talking about? There's a proper name for it. I don't know. Heat waves. Exactly. Or wavy air. Heat waves. When you see the heat waves, oh, how am I going to use the cart? I don't think y'all will see it. It's a multimedia cart, Lisa. I'm going to put my laptop and iPad and ring light and everything on it. So when I'm ready to go live, I just wheel it in the kitchen. Excuse me. And then when I'm not live streaming, I can, excuse me, wheel it out of the kitchen. Because y'all, this is really me in my kitchen. Clearly, this is not a proper cooking show. And I don't want to have my equipment up all the time. Oh, see, there's another song, The Heat Waves. Y'all know I don't know, but you know what I mean, though. Yes, the wavy air. Whatever. So when you see the wavy air, there's a shirt. I got some. Oh, Maggie's cooking juke joy. I'm telling you, y'all. How's that wavy air? Hey, you see I get it from Nana. Were y'all here yesterday? We come a long way, baby. It made sense in my mind. Okay, when you see the heat waves, I know, right? Coming off the dry grill. You want to lay your asparagus on. I do one at a time. You could just toss it, but this is what I do to be fancy. If you want the grill marks, okay? So, on the griddle, this is on the stove. So imagine the asparagus is my fingers. You want to lay the asparagus opposite or perpendicular, perpendicular to the grill mark. So if my grill marks are going like, oh God, it's backwards. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, if my grill marks are going like this, I will lay my asparagus down like this. So I'll have like asparagus, asparagus, asparagus like this, okay? So that when I pick up the asparagus, I'll see nice little char marks. Nana was on it. Did y'all hear Mom saying that she just came for her sandwich? She didn't know she would have to work for her dinner. My mom. God bless her. So yes, on the it's like a heat wave. Exactly. So put your asparagus perpendicular to the lines. Do not put your asparagus in the grooves. Don't do it. Get into the groove, boy. You got to prove your love to me. Okay. Y'all, it's been a long week and it's not even Friday. Yes, this is a safe place. This is your happy, wholesome channel in the safety of your own home. Absolutely. Y'all, I know there's a lot going on in the world. I am well aware. But you all have told me that this is an escape for you. And so I love welcoming you into my home. And I just make the snacks. Yes, exactly. Jasmine, I'm jamming. Okay, lay your asparagus down. Same thing like the fish. Leave it, right? Don't be rolling it around. So if these are my asparagus fingers, leave them on there. I would say same thing, 4 to 5 minutes. you will see the asparagus start to change color from kind of like my blueberries. You know how they were ashy at first, like that like ashy blue, and then they got that bright, vibrant blue when they got hot. Same thing will happen to the asparagus. It's going to be that dusty green, and then when it cooks, it turns into like a bright spinach green. So 4 or 5 minutes, and then I just get tongs and I turn them over one at a time. It's a little bit time consuming. I mean, I guess you could just roll them, over. You could just roll them down, but I turn them one at a time so that for plating, you have the bright green asparagus with the black char marks, oiled, salted, and peppered. Excellent. I know the news is so, y'all. I am well aware. I am well aware. Trust me. All right, and then last thing for date night. So you've got your fish fillet, your trout, your salmon, your sea bass, whatever, nice pan seared with the crispy skin. You got your asparagus greased up, salt and pepper on a hot griddle with the heat waves, y'all know, or wavy air. These are the times when I'm like, people actually come back to watch me. Like, it's so obvious. And then every once in a while, y'all, I love my scholars. But every once in a while, somebody new will be like, you need to get better camera angles. And I'm like, sir, it is just me and my iPad. I am no pro. But I've made this meal several times. And so if you want me to make it, I will absolutely make it. Last thing, the potatoes, really simple. We call them home fries, skillet potatoes, whatever. Microwave a potato. However you microwave it, you can just wash it and put it in there. Sometimes people poke holes. My microwave has a potato setting. I don't know how it works. It knows how many potatoes are in there by weight or something. I don't know. It cooks the potato. Okay. So cook your potatoes in the microwave. Oh, absolutely. Sounds like you want to be a moderator. One moment. And I'll tell you. Okay, Jasmine, got your fish, got your asparagus, the potatoes. Cook them. Once they come out of the microwave, cooked, you know what a baked potato is. You can squeeze it and it's like lava hot. Cut it into wedges. So you cut the potato in half long ways, put the flat side down for safety. Depending on how big the potato is, I just keep cutting in half. So you've got your half potato, cut in half, cut in half, cut in half. So you have your four, like long potato wedges, just kind of like we do with the apples, right? And yes, the fish oil, the leftover fish oil that you had from the pan-seared fish, I would reuse it and put your cooked potato wedges flat side down into that oil and just sizzle them a little bit, maybe like 3 minutes just to get brown because they're already cooked from the microwave. But you get that nice like seasoned fry, crispy oil. Oh my God. Potato wedges are kind of like they got the skin side and then they got the two long flat sides. Put one flat side down. So potato, 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 all in the fish oil. 2 to 3 minutes. Get it nice and sizzly brown. Medium heat, medium high. Brown, and then turn them over to the other flesh side or potato side, I don't know, and let it sizzle another 2 to 3 minutes. You have a cooked potato with the crispy fish flavor. There you go. Salmon, asparagus, and baked potato wedges. That is your date night. So if you would like to actually see me do it, I'd be happy to make it for you. You just let me know when. If you want to cook along with me, you can come on live and we'll cook side by side. Or, for date night, that would be fun to cook together. I could be on camera and y'all could just be doing what you're doing and I could be walking you through. Hey, we're going to watch this cooking class and you could do it alongside with me. Absolutely. So yeah. Yep. Okay. Living out loud. So if you are new, so Living Out Loud says, hey y'all, question about, not about cooking. Hey, that's how we get the best stories, right? Welcome to Dexley. Question about not cooking. Sorry, just getting myself together here. What does the wrench icon mean? I'm new on these YouTube streets. Welcome, welcome. So Living Out Loud, um, on my channel, I'm doing a lot of things. This is the chat and chow portion where I can talk to y'all and answer questions. But usually during my channel, I am, my hands are busy, so I miss a lot of stuff. So I have a few moderators on the channel. If anybody would like to be a moderator, you guys were still small enough, and you guys have been supporting me, I can make you a moderator, which means it gives you certain permissions. You manage the chat. Um, every once in a while, we have those stupid spam bots that try to put inappropriate things in the chat. And y'all, this is a wholesome family channel. All are welcome here. So y'all can delete other people's comments. You can put users in timeout. You can drop links as a moderator. I don't think others can drop links. So when I say, hey, check this out, blah, 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 blah. And I love my moderator. I love all of y'all, but I like to take care of my moderators. So if you want to be a moderator, if you have an address to share, I like to send some happy mail just as a thank you because y'all are helping the channel to grow. Living Out Loud says, you have a wrench on TLA's channel, you don't know when or what. Did he just make you a moderator and not explain to you? Yeah. So that's what a moderator is. I don't have like a job description, but you help remind the chat. You tend to the chat while I'm over here cooking up the cabbage or whatever I do. Hashtag Dexley, y'all know. Moose said he got put on moderator duty against his will. See, that's the thing. I never want to ask because it's work, right? Y'all see Mona in here. Here, reminder, Maggie's meetup. Here's her list of whatever. I think with Lead Attorney, and we love Lead Attorney, but I think what he does on his channel, if you are a supporter at a certain dollar amount, he will be like, you know what, I'm going to make you a moderator. I always ask, or if you guys volunteer, I know Mona was like, Maggie, you need a moderator. You can't do all this. Y'all, in the beginning, it was me cooking, trying to scroll, do everything. She was like, you need a moderator. I said, you're hired. And then Big Bad Bull, said he'd be willing to help. So I hired him. I need to get him a gift. He looked at the men's t-shirt. I need to order that for him. Big bad bull. Let me know your t-shirt size, and I'll send you some happy mail. Okay, wonderful. Lisa's gonna volunteer. You got it. Let me do it right now. Let me do this now. I got time, y'all. The boys are at their dads. So yeah, Living Out Loud. Yeah. So all of us are following in the footsteps of Gail, Lead Attorney's moderator. It's so funny. He made me a moderator, and I was like, okay, now what do I do? I was waiting on the job description. So I just follow Gail. So when Gail says, get the likes up, I come back through the chat with get the likes up. Oh my gosh. All right, so Lisa, I'm going to pull you up. 1 second and make you a moderator. Thank you. Y'all, it's just us, I mean, I still feel like, we're small and quaint, but everybody keeps saying, I'm going to be big one day. I'm going to be a contender. I remember when my oldest, Marcus, the swimmer, came home from school or his dad's, and I was like, Marcus, I got 1,000 subscribers. He was like, what did you do? Did you fall or something and go viral? Kids are brutal. All right, let me find Lisa. Let's go ahead and do this housekeeping now. Scrolling, there's Lisa. Add moderator. All right. Oh, yes, he did. That boy, He doesn't think I can do anything. Oh, exactly. Exactly. The boys think that's why this trip was our last. The shade. I'm telling you, the shade. Did you fall? Aw, thank you, Titanium. Yeah, everybody keeps saying that. I'm just like, to me, this stuff is so, you know, to me, it's simple. Not like everybody should know this, because clearly, sometimes people don't, but I'm just always surprised that people, are learning from me. But I'm your teacher. Oh yeah, the kids. I'm telling you, these kids are brutal. I have one. Alex still got love for me. He's like, "Mom, this is great. You need to have 1,000 subscriber celebration." So we're gonna do that on Sunday. Please RSVP if any of the moderators can drop the link in the chat. Not live stream, so you're welcome to come. Your kids are welcome to come. It'll just be like a Zoom link or something where we can all chat, get to know each other. We'll do some trivia. It will not be on the internet. It'll just be a little private party. Aw, thank you so much, Moose. But yeah, kids are brutal. He's just like, what? You? Like, I would tell him little milestones. Like, I remember when I said, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. He laughed all the way home. He was like, ah! You? And I was like, okay. So then I was like, I've got 100 subscribers, Marcus. He's like, I got 300 subscribers, Marcus. Whoa. I got 500 subscribers, Marcus. He was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm cooking. Kids. It takes one recipe. Yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, I'm going to be here for you guys for the next 40 years cooking. So, lead attorney was laughing at me like, nothing goes viral over here. But what do you all think? In my opinion, I'm just going to grow low and slow. I'm just going to be here cooking these meals, doing cook-alongs. I definitely want to do the cooking class for the kids, the teens, the singles, the couples. So we got a good date night recipe, and families. I got tips for every level. I definitely want to do a cookbook. It's going to start with just like these. Thank you, Mona. It's going to start with like a little ebook, pamphlets, or ebooks aren't pamphlets. It's going to start with like little PDF books, a collection of, like my snacks, my desserts, and then we'll combine those into a proper book. So yeah, Jasmine, I'm curious, what do you think people, Lisa says, let's go viral. What was that Prince song? J-Lo was Let's Get Loud. Black Eyed Peas is Let's Get It Started. What was that Prince song? Let's party like it's 1999. Ah, thank you so much. Yeah, and that's the thing. So, Anidra, and let me know if I'm saying your name right, sweetheart. She says, cooking live, it's not a whole lot of people doing that in real time. Great idea. Thank you. When I heard lead attorney say, if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel. If you guys go back, my earliest channels were pictures, and I'm narrating over the pictures. Because I've always been taking, when I would make a plate, because we eat with our eyes first, I'd make a nice presentation, take a picture, post it, take a picture, post it. And that's when people started asking questions. So I had this collection. I still have a collection of pictures. So my videos were just me, literally, first you chop it, picture. Then you steam it, picture. Uh-oh. And then one of my scholars was like, are you actually going to do any cooking demonstrations? And I was like, what? Y'all would actually, tune in for that? And yeah. So here we are. And you're right. If you take lead attorney's course, one of the things that he says is to know your competition, basically to see who else is doing what you're doing. Y'all know there are so many different cooking shows, cooking channels, but a lot of people don't cook live because one, it takes time, and two, if it doesn't look good, you want as many times as you can to do it over. But when I searched live cooking on YouTube, like my assignment to know my competition, it was actually kind of gross, y'all. It was like in Japan and other places where they cook food that is alive, like fish, like octopus that's still moving around, like lobster or whatever. When I search live cooking, that's what I found. I know Cooking with Aisha goes live, and there's a couple other families that go live. If you guys know of any other live cooking shows, please, inbox me, because we can all get better. You never master your craft. Aw, thanks, Moose. Let's go oh, that's it. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Da-na-na-na-na. Let's go. See, I knew that. Y'all, it's almost like a curse. It's like I know these songs, even if I don't want to know these songs. Oh, I have to switch the filter to live rather than the term. Okay, so you can search on YouTube for live streams. That's good. Go on TikTok after dark. Are people cooking on TikTok? I'm scared to know. What are they doing on TikTok? Yes, absolutely. Okay, thank you, Moose. I'll give that a try. Anitra, what? Y'all, sometimes it's a delay before I see your comments. Uh-oh, Mona, what did I say? Let's go crazy. Oh, look at Mr. Mustachio. Did I make you a moderator? And is it against your choice? I can't remember. Oh, I think I did when you were like, oh, you were talking about the flat top. And I was like, yeah, let everybody know. Y'all, while I'm still small, we are small but mighty. I'm never going to change. I've been this bad. If you find people that knew Maggie when she was little, I'm the same Maggie. But, if this thing does take off, because I plan to be here for a while. People always ask, like, the YouTube channel thing, because I have grown quickly. Like, Lead Attorney will tell you, he went from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in a year. I went from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in 90 days. Now, I am no lead attorney, but I think two things that's helping me to grow. I'm very consistent, which means I'm here pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day. Content creators will tell you that it's a challenge, especially the ones that have like panels and have stuff to talk about. It's a challenge to come up with new and fresh stuff all the time. And then sometimes they just want to take a mental health break and just like, I'm not going live for a while. Lead attorney will tell you he values his mental health. And like after this trial stuff, he's gonna, take a break. But I was very intentional. I have a lot of opinions about a lot of things in life. But when I decided to do this YouTube channel, because the only way you can be successful is if you're consistent, whatever consistent means to you. Some people are twice a week, some people are every day, some people are twice a day. More than that, I knew I had to pick something that I was going to do every single day. And what is that? Eat. And for me, I cook what I eat. Unless I'm on vacation, I take y'all with me when I'm traveling. But yeah, I think that's why. And this YouTube thing, y'all, and I posted on my community tab, we're on our way to being monetized. Ooh, thank you, Lisa. Just got your text. Nobody has figured out the YouTube algorithm, but sometimes you do things that makes YouTube want to push your content out to the world, and sometimes you do things like go dark for 2 weeks that it stops suggesting you. Y'all know how it goes, right? You finish a YouTube video and either autoplay comes up or it says, the videos you might like. Anyway, all right, I'm rambling. Let's see. So Mr. Misaccio says, and we will wrap it up. He says, shoot, I follow some folks on YouTube and I have an IG, but I hadn't used it in forever until I needed to talk to me. Thank you. I'm so glad you found me. Uh-oh. Is that what happens, Instagram after TikTok after dark? Okay, so Mona says, you see that people who are established can post once a month and get their numbers up. Yeah. Y'all, it really is the grind in the beginning, and I'm here for it. I mean, Lead Attorney said that in the beginning, he was doing these huge live streams. I don't know how you do that and not take a bio break. Y'all see me, but I'm old. Um, but yeah, sometimes people have these long live streams, and he's really good at something that I need to get better at, clipping the videos down, because it's really great. And he said this in his course, it's really great to watch the videos live that are long in real time because we have each other in the chat. But when you're watching the replay, it's not really the same experience. Lisa says I'm scared of TikTok. I've been on there. There's some funny stuff on there, but y'all, it's just a lot. You know, it's just a lot, and it's just me. So I'll make my way around there. My goals, you know, and I've shared with you guys, I'm trying to be as transparent as I can because I don't know, and I'm learning it too. My first goal was to get to 500 subscribers so I could get my community tab. And I wanted to do that by spring break because I took you guys to Costa Rica with me. And I was so happy. We had a little push in March. We got Maggie from, I don't know, 200 or 300 subscribers to like 500. So that was huge. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and just let it grow slow, right? And then, you know, I think, you know, of course, lead attorney and, you know, me going on there and, you know, also just being consistent. And Uncle Stu interviewed me and, you know, like all that stuff was happening. I went from like 500 to 700 pretty quickly. It went like 550, 650, 675, 700. And I was like, oh, wow. Once I got to 700 subscribers, I was kind of like, you know what, maybe I'll put my foot back on the gas because I thought I would just relax and enjoy. But I'm like, you know, 750, that's almost, you know, 3/4 of the way to 1,000. So I didn't really have a timeline goal for 1,000. But in order to be monetized on YouTube, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So that was my second goal. So, you know, I sponsored a couple streams, you know, made my rounds, you know, shout out my channel, support other people, keep in here slinging these plates. And then y'all remember when lead attorney stopped the show to help me get to, I had to clip that story about mom. Maggie, you want me to what? You want me to press the button? But I cannot hear you. Let me, mom, now. I'm at $9.99 now. So yeah, we got to 1,000 subscribers. So that was my second goal. And then my third and final goal will be 4,000 watch hours. Because in order to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And I have like 3,300. So we're almost there. If I make a 1 hour video and 5 of y'all watch it, I get credit for 5 watch hours. So y'all have been playing the replays. Y'all have been making playlists. Y'all have been suggesting me. I just, I'm so grateful. Oh my God, yeah, Mona was texting me, you're at $9.99, y'all. I screenshotted it. I called mom. She had to get her hearing aid right. It was a whole thing. Yeah, see this thing, editing a video, that's one of the things I'm doing. I'm working with a freelancer. I've even hired Amethyst. I'm like, look, I need y'all young people. The plan was for the boys to help me this summer because these meals ain't free. Y'all keep coming in here eating up this food, telling me, Mom, you need a better camera. Mom, Mom. Just like, what do you do? Alex gave me one video with chapters and ghosted me. Yeah, well, you're a millennial. Alice, my son asked me if I was a boomer. Y'all gonna do watch hours this weekend? Add hashtags. Okay, I need to know how to do that. Hashtag pancakes, hashtag. If there, can I hire you to do that? Is there like a block of hashtags that I can put on every video, or do I need to customize it like hashtag salmon? I don't know. Hashtag gluten free. I don't know this stuff, y'all. Exactly. These kids need to work. I need to charge them every time their hungry hips come in here. I'm like, greedy gong gong, go get me some chapters on my video. Daggum kids. I know I'm too old for TikTok. I'm gonna be on it. Y'all, I just figured out how to do Instagram stories. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. Yeah, I gotta chop the videos into clips. That's my next thing. I really, I was streaming twice a day, and then when Lead Attorney started doing the trial, I went to once a day. But I think once a day is good for me because it's gonna allow me to do some editing during the day. I'm just scrolling back, y'all. I'm winding down. I'm gonna finish this tea and call it a night. You left TikTok? Is there a ghetto TikTok? Oh no. What do they do there? I'm scared to know. Okay, so what did Moose say? Is that the steel made electric coil? Is that the stovetop? Oh, it's right up here. Duh. I'm old, y'all. Oh, the flat top. Y'all, I am trying to get Nana to come in here and cook with me. Oh my God. Nana moves when she wants to move. I know y'all are ready. I want to do like jollof rice and all that stuff. There's a Section 8 on TikTok. Moose says it's like the plague. Oh, y'all, I'm scared. Do I belong on TikTok? I just left Facebook. Y'all know I'm old. I'm not. I don't know if TikTok wants my cooking show. Maybe I'm too wholesome. Okay. All of it is ghetto. Thank you, Mona. I don't know how to do this stuff. Is that for the hashtags? I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm starting to get delirious. Living Out Loud says you only need 984. Is that to get to your 1,000? Ooh, tell me about these rooms on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but nobody watches me on Twitter. I may get 1 thumbs up every like 4th video. Yes, the clips. I need to know how to make reels. I need to know how to make shorts. Y'all, I'm just used to posting. It's all this extra stuff now. You gotta add music, gotta add links. I'm not trying to entertain y'all. I'm hungry. Just trying to make my food and eat it. We're gonna get Nana cooking. We're gonna get Nana cooking. It says, great idea, Kim. Let me see, what was Kim talking about? I missed it. Oh, y'all. Okay, Clubhouse, I've heard of it. Y'all, I can't. I must be spread too thin. I know. That's the thing. I'm like, y'all are going to work for me this summer. Even offered to pay them $5 per video. If somebody wants to earn $5 per video, I think I have like 100 videos. I just want chapters. Chapters are like, when you scroll the bar and it's like 0 to 2 minutes is intro, something to something is ingredients. You know what? I got 1 video and that was it. So if anybody wants to make chapters of my videos, I need help. Kids, just no good. Oh, we're not old, we're experienced. I'm too experienced for Clubhouse. Oh, thank you, Val. So remember, the meetup is Sunday afternoon. Come one, come all. I got a Maggie store. More merch is on the way. I think we covered everything, y'all. I'm just finishing this apple cider vinegar with my lemon and vanilla. Got a busy day tomorrow. But this is really my happy place. Y'all make me so happy. I come in here and do my cooking and talk to y'all. 38 years young. These kids act like if you were born in 19 anything, you are ancient. And I'm just like, y'all know I'm 46. I was born in 75. They're like, 19? I'm like, okay, okay. There was a whole millennia before you 2000ers came along. I'm just like, I cannot stay. We made the internet. Gen X. Exactly. Exactly. They act like y'all ain't brand new. Somebody brought you here. Oh, yeah. Kids are crazy. Remember doing Black History Month, Alex asked me if I was around for slave days. I was just like, now that is just ridiculous. I know, right? I know, exactly. Y'all, they don't teach, they don't teach cursive anymore. I really gonna sound like that old person now. Mmm. You made your own apple cider vinegar. I just bought the Brags, almost done. Y'all have joined me for dinner. We had our own date. Okay, so Jasmine, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but if you would like for me to make you salmon, asparagus, and potatoes, I will. And you let me know what date and time, excuse me, and what kind of fish. Here we go.